there is a lot to talk about because there is a lot of news, and I'm more than likely going to stretch this, I should say, stretch this into two different videos. So let's get to it. First off, I just want to say that you guys will get a lot of content tomorrow, as it will be two separate videos for the predictions for NXT Deadline and Ring of Honor Final Battle, as wrestling gets their final two premium live events or pay-per-views for 2022, with Ring of Honor's biggest pay-per-view of the year and NXT Deadline set to take place to round out the year of 2022. Also, later today, you guys will be getting my preview of Rampage, because as it is Friday, it has become a Friday tradition for me to give you guys somewhat of a preview of the Friday program from AEW. But with that being said, let's get into it and start with the most important bit of news, that Barry Windham, WWE Hall of Famer Barry Windham, who suffered a serious heart attack earlier this week, is reported to be in stable condition. This coming from Mike Rotunda's daughter, Micah, and Barry Windham's niece. It is incredible to hear and awesome to hear that Barry is in stable condition after suffering such a serious heart attack earlier this week. Like I said, I am a major fan of Barry Windham, and I am very happy to hear that Barry is doing okay, and that he's in a position where he's able to walk again. He's up, he's talking, and he's communicating with his family. So it is amazing to hear that Barry's doing all right, and I wish nothing but the best to his family and Barry Windham in his recovery after such a serious medical issue. But with that bit of serious news out of the way, let's continue down the rabbit hole, as Josh Alexander spoke to Chris Van Vliet about the possibility of joining AEW, and Josh actually said that it was something that was legitimately close to happening, but the reason why he didn't is because he felt like he would be given more opportunity in TNA or Impact Wrestling than he would have been in AEW, because of the size of the roster, and that he noticed watching AEW programming that there was a lot of talent that would get opportunity for a few weeks and then disappear. And Josh didn't want to be one of those guys that was given an opportunity for a few weeks and then disappeared. He preferred to stick with Impact Wrestling, where he is the top star in Impact Wrestling. So the fact of the matter is, I think for the sake of Josh Alexander, he made the right decision, even though it would have been amazing to see Josh on national television, because Josh found his stride, and really it's one of the rare occasions that both people from a former tag team or a phenomenal tag team show that they are more than capable of being a future stars capable of carrying a company. But the former tag team partners, Ethan Page and Josh Alexander, are definitely showing, or have definitely shown, that they are more than capable of carrying a company on their backs, because that is exactly what Josh has done for the last couple of years in Impact Wrestling. And in my opinion, Ethan Page has shown nothing but potential to be exactly that in AEW, but is just not really in that position to where he needs to be that for AEW, at least not at the moment. But I could definitely see Ethan Page down the road being a more than capable TNT champion if AEW wants to go in that direction in the not too distant future. Again, the Final Battle update and the update for NXT Deadline is that tomorrow is the predictions for both events, and it will not be one video, it will be two videos, one for each, because it'll give me the opportunity to perfectly break down both the significance of the events and the expectations for the events as we get the final two wrestling pay-per-views of 2022, but it is not the final special because AEW will have Winter is Coming, a Fujiwara armbar locked in by Timothy Thatcher. Interesting finisher, but not surprising. But Winter is Coming is on December the 14th, so I know we don't always do a Dynamite preview, but this week for Winter is Coming, we will do a Dynamite preview, so you can tune in for that. Also, we actually got an update on Logan Paul, who is going to be, I believe it was called stem cell therapy. He's going to be doing some stem cell therapy to try and recover from his knee injury, as the only thing that tore was his MCL. It was not a triple tear like it was first anticipated or reported from Logan Paul. So that is great news, because if anybody showed a ton of potential in his rookie year and actually may give WWE a rare award from Mr. Meltzer, that it would be Logan Paul, who is, in my opinion, in the running for Rookie of the Year from the Wrestling Observer. In my opinion. So that is great news that Logan could be back for the Royal Rumble in 2023. And one of the surprise entrants, because I think after how he did this year, I think everybody will be excited to see what Logan Paul can do next and who Logan will be going to WrestleMania against, especially if he will be going against a returning John Cena. Just imagine that match, Logan Paul versus John Cena. And imagine Logan Paul in WWE 2K23, which ideally is something that we'll be expecting in with the arrival of the game, because it's already being talked about. So WWE 2K23 will be something that we will see next year. After I would expect the success of 2022, because 2022 seemed a lot more well received than 2020 was, which led to the borderline shutdown of WWE's gaming unit for a year to really work on improving the next feature of the legendary gaming library that WWE does have. In the media call for NXT Deadline, NXT executive Shawn Michaels went on record to say that he does hope that the New Day will remain in NXT for the foreseeable future, because he would love having veterans like the New Day down in NXT to be able to bring forward the future of WWE and make, basically take advantage of some dream matches that you may not be able to get in any other environment, and that you may not get on the main roster, not for any particular reason, but other than the fact that it just may not happen because circumstances may not allow them to happen on the main roster. So get them while you can. If NXT is anything, do I expect a New Day? Like, why wait if you can get them now, is what I'm saying. And if anything, get a rematch when they get back up on the main roster. Because imagine the New Day against any tag team down in NXT. I can't even pick one out. But I'm not saying that the New Day would be expected to win. I'm just saying I think that the New Day down on NXT would be an extreme benefit for the NXT roster and the NXT tag team division. And it would also help getting some insight from the veterans of the WWE tag team division to see who might be future stars and who might be ready to come up to the main roster in 2023. One little note that was also an interesting note that I want to end on from the media call was the prospect of Sean Waltman, who is in the twilight of his career and getting ready to wrap up his in-ring career. Shawn Michaels was actually asked about the prospect of Sean Waltman, that is, ending his career in NXT and getting a run down in NXT to have his final matches with the WWE. I think that would be an awesome, awesome way to allow Sean Waltman to end his career, and it would bring another asset forward for WWE to have down in NXT, because Sean Waltman used to be the measuring stick to see if newbies in WWE would be able to work in the company. So the idea of him ending his career like he did, same way he did, well, same way he started it, using that reputation that served him well during his height. It's a perfect way to end his career, and I think something that Shawn Michaels should entertain as far as going to Triple H and seeing what Triple H thinks about bringing in his buddy for NXT. Either way, let me know down in the comment section below your thoughts on everything talked about in this video and anything else regarding the professional wrestling business. Let me know down in the comment section below, and if you are up to it, leave a like and drop a subscription. Both are free, and you just gotta hit a box and do more than you know as far as helping us get more eyes on our content. Either way, though, before you go, I do suggest, if you don't want to do that, you do ding dong that bell, because that bell does nothing but benefit you. That bell does nothing but benefit you, as the notification bell sends you notifications anytime a new video is posted on the channel. And with that being said, I will see you again soon.